Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Vanessa. I'm not sure which week. I believe this is week 32. Um, 2 days ago, I made officially 8 months post-op, and just wanted to talk about a few things. Highest weight 337, surgery weight 304, current weight 247. So I'm stuck at 247 for now, but I'm able to do so much, guys. I really am. I wanted to talk about a few things. I don't know who follows me on Instagram. I will put my Instagram down below in the description box. But I believe my name there is Ms.Vanessa New Beginnings, or Ms.Vanessa New Beginning. And so I spoke about something that was kind of personal. And what I spoke about is that, I had hit the 8 months, and I was very happy about that. However, having a lot of regrets in terms of allowing myself to get so out of control where I needed surgery. But looking past that, I needed surgery, I had surgery, and now I'm here. But I was watching a video. SJ was speaking about SJ and also Cindy BSG, speaking about the food addictions and how to, go about making these changes when you've had, clearly, I always have to do a disclaimer. I'm only speaking about myself because I don't want to put anything on anyone else that's not fair. I can only speak about myself, that I really never even knew that I had a food addiction until I was going through the actual pre-op phase. Prior to that, if someone said, something about, a person being overweight, and not just a little overweight, I'm talking about obese overweight, that there clearly is some type of food addiction, I would be the first one to feel like, no, that's not me. But now I realize, yeah, that was totally me, and that still is me to this day. I'm still dealing with this. The only difference is I can't get it in. If I could, I would. I'm not talking about how some people would say binging in terms of not eating for so long and then eating a whole lot of food in one setting. I'm not speaking about that. What I'm speaking about is food addiction in terms of having to ask myself and have the self-talk of, are you hungry? Didn't you just eat? The same thing that I would say maybe to one of my children, I have to say to myself, you just ate. You can't be hungry. And I have to figure out, engage what's going on with me. Am I anxious about this or that? Am I stressed out dealing with money, personal life, kids, issues with, I'm still, I haven't started the new job yet. That's still a process. And, sorry, it's loud at the gym today. That's still a process. And so there is some anxiety that goes along with all of that when you're waiting to just start working. Your bills are there and you're stressed out, And so I had to sort of check myself to be able to say, why do you really want that? Why do you really want that? Are you really hungry? And you have to really think about it and say, yeah, no, I really am hungry. It's been 2 hours, I really, or 3 hours, I really do need to eat something. Or, no, you're not hungry. This morning I watched SJ's video, and she said something, and it really hit home. I'm not going to say it the right way, but I'm going to kind of paraphrase. She was saying in terms of gauging how hungry we really are. Sometimes when you really are hungry, the food is so good. That's when you have real, true hunger. And sometimes you may eat something and it's not okay. Probably that time you were not so hungry. And like I said, I might be saying it wrong, but I think that's the gist of what she meant. With like when you wake up in the morning after sleeping, so you're waking up after maybe 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Chances are you're really hungry because you're just waking up. But if you ate at 9 a.m. and now it's 10:30, are you really hungry? Really? Maybe you are. But a way to gauge it is to say, once that touches your mouth, if it's not the best, you probably were not as hungry. And so that's something that I feel like I'm going to use to gauge my hunger, because that happens a lot. Because right now I'm home, like I said, I'm waiting to start working, but I realize that I do that a lot, that I'll get something because I want it, and it's no big deal. But then there are other times, like when I first wake up, or when I have gone without food for maybe 4 hours, that I really do get hungry. So it's like you just have to do these kind of things to gauge where you are. How hungry are you? Are you even hungry at all? Because after having these bad habits for so many years, just because you had surgery, it doesn't change this. I wish it did. I really wish it did, but it doesn't. And so that's something that I'm going to try to incorporate. And today I said what I was going to do. I'm not going to do the full liquids, because I know SJ and a couple other people do full liquids on one day, and they feel that it gets their restriction back, and it also helps them to stay on track. I'm not thinking I'm going to do that, but what I am thinking to do, which I've done weeks ago and it did help me, was probably a boiled egg in the morning, a protein shake, another protein shake for lunch, water throughout the day, and then a sensible dinner. Because basically that was my pre-op diet. There was 2 protein shakes and then a sensible dinner. Sensible meaning no carbs, or whatever carbs that are maybe in the vegetable, but no rice, pasta, or nothing like that. Just protein and maybe a vegetable. And I'm thinking about doing that for 7 days and then gauge where I'm at. Because when one thing you're doing doesn't work, you gotta keep doing, you gotta keep trying, and until you find your right fit. And so I'm thinking about doing that. I'm still suffering when it comes to constipation. I'm trying to get my water, and I'm taking Senna tablets and Colace. And it's like when I take it, it works, but without it, it's a headache. And plus I take pain medicine for my back, and anyone knows when you take pain medicine, that causes constipation also. So lastly, try to make this a quick video because more than 10 minutes is a headache. I finally got to the stage where, I think if we're honest, we all want people to acknowledge us. We want to do it for ourselves, but it's nice when people acknowledge your good work and you're losing weight. You know you're losing weight. Family tells you you're losing weight. When people who don't know you know this, there is a bit of acknowledgement of accomplishment when that comes. And so there was a guy in my neighborhood that I've always seen, very friendly man. Hello, good morning, have a good afternoon. Well, every time this guy sees me now, he kind of stops, walks around me, and is like, wow, you look great. So the other day he saw me, and he said, I never do this, which that might be a line in itself, but I never do this, but I have to ask you, are you married? So I said, no. So he says, I know I will see you with a gentleman. I said, well, I guess it's like I'm married, but I'm not married and I'm children's father. So you guys been together a long time? I said, we were together a long time. So he's like, oh, well, I didn't want to step on his toes in any way. But if you're not married, I feel like I can ask you something. I said, what's that? So he said, well, would you like to go out for dinner? Movie? Just go out one night? So, guys, let me be honest. The first part of me felt, wow, this is a nice feeling. Somebody's asking me out. And then instantly, as I looked in this man's face, and I saw the way he was, let's be honest, looking and lusting, the next thing that came to mind was, I've known this man for years. He's never, ever, ever looked my way. And ladies and gentlemen, I think I have some gentlemen on this channel, you know if a person is checking you out. You know if a person is being friendly, but they're looking too. This person never looked at me in that way. Always been very respectful, but never looked at me in that way. Now he's looking. So, on my Instagram post, I put in there that, I want to meet someone, I want God to send me someone, it's a second chance, and I want to be with the person for the right reasons and everything. But in the same breath, ladies and gentlemen, I will not settle. I've settled in a relationship for 16 years. I'm not settling. And when I say settle, I mean, this man didn't give me the time of day before. Time of day. What makes me dateable now? You know what I mean? What makes me dateable now? So part of it is that, we want the acknowledgement because it makes you feel like, okay, somebody is noticing me. As a human, I feel like it's a human thing. But then the reality part is that this man wasn't thinking of me at all. And so now he is. So I said, I told him, I'll get back to you. So he says, oh, don't have me waiting too long. I said, well, if it's not worth waiting for, then don't worry about it. So he said, okay, all right, we have a good day. Then I saw him the day after. Hey, how you doing? Looking good? Wow, with the wows. And so I don't want to flip-flop. Because like I said, I know that I would like to, little by little, start dating someone. Some people, I don't mind, going out. That's not sleeping together, that's dating. Going for coffee, going out, having nice conversation. That's a part of living, so that's normal. But in the same breath, it's a turn off when this person wouldn't have given me the time of day before. And so there's a lot of people in my neighborhood that are noticing now. But he's the one that has noticed that has actually, people have noticed and came up to me and said, wow, what are you doing? And I didn't know that was you. And I'm looking at you. But I'm saying, no, that's not Vanessa. So I haven't help with that. But I'm talking this is the person that's actually asked me out. So it's almost like I said, you want the acknowledgement, but in the same breath, you want it to come from a good place. Someone that would accept you no matter what. Because I have issues. I feel like an addictive personality in terms of this food thing. And the one thing I can say about the person I was looking for, 16 years, the weight, he didn't care about the weight. But that was a part of the reason why, that's one of the factors why we're not together now, because he was not being realistic about the weight. But my point is, at least he accepted no matter what. So now I want someone, almost like someone who is new, that I don't know anything about, that doesn't know anything about me. Because when the fact that this man knew that I was with and never took the time to ask me out or whatever, because he Maybe I wasn't his type. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like really big women. I mean, that's his preference, and I understand that. But it's just that what it feels to me, it feels hurtful. You know, so I don't know. Just wanted to put that out there. But this is all a part of the process. Okay, guys. I'm getting ready to finish on this treadmill. I'm so tired now. I couldn't come to the gym yesterday, but I wanted to make sure that we did it today. And then I'll probably come tomorrow with my brother, because he's off on Thursdays. And that's it. I'm trying to do what I need to do. Not just with the scale moving, because the scale moving is one part, even though, yes, we want to see the scale move. The next part is just being healthy, feeling healthy. I went to go see my doctor, I see for my back, and he told me that doing core exercises can help strengthen my back. So just the thought that, you know, I can alleviate some of my back pain by doing certain core exercises, that was so encouraging me to say, you know, instead of just taking pills, I can, if I do the right thing, I can control some of it, not all of it, some of it, bring some of the pain level down, you know. And I just want to be able to do what I can do. Okay, guys. Everyone have a great day. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday, April 12th. Okay, guys. Everyone take care. Have a great day.